to get in. And now we're back to 11. Third shot now for Jin Young Ko.
Love that. Used a lot of the green.
World #1, and then sometimes you'll kind of race up.
She was staring that one down.
That's electric.
I think they stopped maybe about 7 years ago. Just for birdie to get back to level. Pours it in, but those two are a really great team. Nothing to save it down that side.
Then it runs away after the hole. And she tricked me. She went a little bit lower.
It's for par. Nice. But it's not pars that have really been the issue for Jin Young. She can get on a string of them.
So back to even par, and now Jin Young Ko's second shot here at 14. How about those dialed in shots? Oh no. Can't let those slide by on this golf course.
Off goes the fairway medal. I think it's all about whether or not that shot, you know, a little draw suits your eye.
Allison, you're right. I mean, you would think the miss would be to get it more into the green. So there must be something going on up there with the wind that nobody's picked up on yet.
There we go. Jin Young's worked it out. Still releases, maybe slight downslope perhaps as well.
It's looking at some of their stats. They just don't look familiar to me. So that's why I said that earlier. And I think the more we talk about it today, you know.
All right, 2-putt par, Jin Young Ko.
It's going to be a really tough angle to that pin where we go now. Jin Young Ko. Nice work to here for Jin Young Ko. Makes no mistake on the short one to follow. Sounded a little heavy. It's going to work.
All right.
Her bat is better than most of our best.
Downhill, down green.
Nearly caught the edge.
It just wants to feed down there, doesn't it?
Winless on the LPGA last season. Angela, what do you make of the year left ahead for Jin Young Ko?
As Jin Young, right where she began this day, at even par.
Good leave to where the flag is. You kind of want to thread it down the left half, but then you remember that it cambers.
A bogey for Lilia as up ahead Jin Young Ko. And everybody on the proper level, proper shelf. It'll be Ko putting first, but in a women's major, and is in position not just to have a top 10, but to perhaps shock them all this weekend if she can play like that the next couple of days. Jin Young Ko for birdie at 18. That's just going to miss low and left, and she's going to make the turn even par. Jump
over to Jin Young Ko here. always liked her golf swing. Kind of completes her turn pretty early and then extends her arms up from there. It's almost kind of...
That was a 5-iron for Jin Young Ko.
One and two this week are the second and third most difficult holes on the golf course.
Jin Young Ko for a birdie at the first, making the turn. A lot of turn on that one, really well done.
Such a hard hole and really no way from back there for able to spin it even down breeze. Oh, at the last little dimple.
That's why. Right club for that wind.
Moving to her right at the end.
Got the Capitano doing crowd control. That's tracking. Maybe 225 front up ahead.
Jin Young Ko going up the elevator shaft, and how sporty was that? Chevron Championship single round record on this golf course. Jin Young Ko pops it in for her birdie. Benefit and break for Lilia Vu as Jin Young Ko off the tee at 5. That was a little quick and a little left and a little chasing. Stop golf ball, and that's a huge number coming for Tavatanakit. Is now Jin Young Ko's third.
Just rode the wind straight at it. It's getting better.
Isn't going to be able to take advantage of the par 5. Now Jin Young Ko to make her par at 5. You know, that's been the difference this year for Jin Young. Kind of the struggles for the last couple of seasons after being a player of the year was she's couldn't get off the tee.
Yeah, great shot. 15-time winner in her 8th year out here. It's not tough for everyone, apparently, but it is the toughest hole out there, according to the stats. Jin Young Ko at 6. Oh, my gosh.
That'd be reason enough for me to make a birdie. That was a 7-iron.
Yeah, pin high right.
Sagan to reach today with a tee back to 7. Jin Young Ko for a birdie. Oh, yes. Catches enough of the hole.
Jin Young Ko. Birdie and eagle possibilities abound here at the 8th. So 3 under, maybe even 4 under for Nelly Korda. Third shot now for Jin Young Ko after having to lay up out of her own bunker here at the 8th. And just got that on the wrong side of the ridge.
You saw how quickly it rolled forward and right from Brooks and put that into her calculations there. No make, but from that range anyway, with the tier between them, it would have been a bonus. And a big one at that.
Tracking so many stressful dances around the cut line. Meanwhile, Jin Young Ko, 4 birdies, 2 bogeys, just hanging around. And in the fairway is
A little heavy, maybe. Hanging out left.
that affects tee times and maybe even if we go off in twosomes or threesomes with the window tomorrow and a morning finish of this round. Jin Young Ko.
How I was feeling. If I had a fairly short putt, I'd want to finish. If I knew I was, going to make the cut and move on, I'd finish it. It'd take a lot for me to not finish tonight.